Hey guys, Blubber here, and today we are back with the brand new Greenville update. Now, I just want to apologize right off the bat for the super long delay. Literally the second I got to school, the devs were like, you know what, we're going to release the update at like 8:40 a.m. and my class starts at 8:40 a.m. So, pretty inconvenient timing, but here we are, we're doing the video, and yeah, let's just get on the roll. So, I'll leave like the changelogs down below. This is not going to be a in-depth review of the update. A ton of other YouTubers like spend so much time going into depth and stuff, and I'm like, hey, I don't really need to do that because everyone else does it. So we're mainly going to be focusing on the cars, and again, I will be going over some features, but the main focus for all my videos, including updates, is always the cars, because there's other YouTubers like LG Splash, for example, who do go into depth with the updates. But yeah, refer down to the timestamps down below, and let's hop right into it. All right, so first of all, we're gonna be test driving some cars, and after this, we will be going over the cars in the update. Then after that, we'll be going over some map changes. So again, refer down to the timestamps down below. If you're here right when the video releases, they might not be there yet, but just refresh a video and they should appear. Because I've noticed some people sometimes the timestamps don't load right when the video releases for some reason. But yeah. We're going to be test driving some cars, so first of all, let's hop into, we're going to be working our way up from oldest to newest. So let's check out the 2004 Maverick Criminal, which I'm pretty sure is a Mercury Marauder, if I am correct. This car is pretty cool, and we're not going to be like doing in-depth reviews of these cars. We're going to be taking them for a general drive, and this is a car that was technically remodeled. I don't think they had the Mercury in it, but they did have the Crown Victoria way before this, but they did recently redo the Crown Victoria and all that stuff. This car's handling is very bad. They always make like Ford vehicles have super bad handling. Horn, blinkers, everything. Like, this thing is pretty fast. I actually do quite like this. Pretty speedy car. For like the price, actually this thing's like 21 grand, so I don't know if you want to spend 21 grand on this. Bloody roll as well, which is pretty cool. And pretty, not horrible brakes. Then moving up, we have the 2009 Century Aquila. Or the Lexus. I'm pretty sure this is the RX 350. This is like one of my all-time favorite SUVs, so I love this thing a bit. Body roll is, I like how the older cars have body roll. Horn, everything. Blinkers, of course. Headlights as well. I'm for sure gonna keep this car because this car is just such a cool car, and they finally made this thing look better than the one in Pembroke, because for a while the car in Pembroke looked better than the Greenville version of this car. But they've obviously taken it up a notch, and this car now looks great. Yeah, and I'm for sure gonna keep this car. This is one of my all-time favorite SUVs. Even though it's not the best looking SUV, it like set a standard for SUVs nowadays. And yeah, just pretty cool SUV. Moving onwards, we have the 2012 Navara Imperium Coupe, which is the Nissan something coupe. I'm pretty sure, is this a Sentra? I don't pay attention to this car much IRL, but hey, I wanted to try it out in Greenville, because why not? It's a pretty decent car. I mean, actually, for the price, this thing's like 16 grand. This thing's actually pretty speedy for 16 grand. Not the best looking though. Like, I'm fine with the front end, but the rear end, I don't know. I just feel like it's an awkward ending there. But all around, this is not a shabby car at all. And moving upwards, we have the 2015 Honda Civic Si. Now, this is one of the cars I was actually pretty excited for. Here it goes. Okay, it's not as exciting when you actually drive it, but I'm gonna keep this car. I've always loved this generation of the Civic. I don't know why. I've always liked the design of it. This might be one of my favorite generations. Better than the last two for sure, in my opinion. I just like the design of it a lot more. And this car has amazing brakes. Then we have the 2015 Monero MM. Now, we did do a video on this car, and that's why we don't have the 370Z, but we never got to try out the top end trim. So let's take this thing for a drive. This thing looks sick. I also got it in the dark green. I don't know how I feel about the dark green, but I didn't want it to like be basic and go with like red or something. And yeah, here it is. This car is pretty cool, pretty speedy. Pretty good brakes as well. Of course, everything lights up in there. Then this is a fictional car, but the 2017 Falcon Distinct Sedan, which is a Ford Focus Sedan RS. Now, people actually do convert their sedans in real life to RS, but there's not a official RS sedan model. Here, let's take this thing for a drive. And like, I feel like if we ever did get a sedan RS, this is probably somewhat close to what it would look like. I don't know if it would have this exact spoiler, maybe something a little bit different. But oh my, we crashed. This car's pretty cool. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it though, because it kind of does hurt my eyes. But like the front end's completely fine, but the rear end, I don't know. Same with this car coming up here. Now this is a Ford EcoSport. Now this car was it was so weird I had to get it. I don't know who would ever get this car in real life. but enough people do for Ford to sell, because Ford was selling this car. I don't think they actually, I think they do still sell it, but this car has been around for a pretty, I think like since 2014. So clearly people are buying it if they're still keeping it on sale. This thing's actually speedy. What the? This thing's a lot speedier than I thought. But yeah, I despise this car. Might become my meme car though, because there's like unnecessary like black contrast everywhere. Then moving upwards, we have the 2020 Navara Sensus, which is a Nissan Altima, I believe. I don't know. I just know I've seen this thing in a lot of commercials. That's an interesting horn. I don't think I've ever heard that horn before. Oh, I love the rear taillights on this thing. Those look sick. I mean, like, this car's okay. It's a pretty good commuter car. It has pretty good brakes, too. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good car. Then we have the 2021 BKM Reagan M, which, I mean, like, I had to get one of the new BMWs. Okay, let's take this thing for a drive. This thing's a... Ooh, this thing pulls. Holy. All, of course, they always make their headlights look so good for the BMWs. Yeah, okay, this thing's absolutely sick. I love that car already. Then we have the 2021 Elysian Slick Coupe, which is a Honda Civic Coupe. This is also an SI. I decided to go for the really weird lime green color. Okay. This car's always been a super interesting car to me because I honestly despise the design of this. Oh, okay, actually, that's a lie. It's grown on me, but when I first saw this thing, I was like, what is this? But honestly, this car has grown on me. I think it's okay now. I mean, like, compared to the cars we get, like, nowadays. Like, that's alright. Then with the 2022 Aventismo RS Sportback. I'm not even trying to pronounce that. Okay, wait, this thing's actually pretty quick. This might be like this might be like my favorite hot hatch in not BGB or Greenville now. Jeez, this thing pulls. And of course, a really good job with the headlights and taillights. I mean, like, yeah, this thing's sick. I'm keeping that for sure. That car's worth its value. We have the 2022 Honda Civic SI sedan. Let's take this for a drive. It's so, like, slight, the blinker on the front end. I can't even notice the blinker, honestly. But, otherwise, this car is pretty decent. I don't know how I feel about the orange. This car, honestly, for an SI model, this does feel underwhelming. But given we're just used to, like, the Type R from the previous generation and stuff like that in Greenville. But the design of this new Civic has grown on me. I hope we eventually get a Type R IRL. Well, we are going to get one IRL, but yeah. We have the brand new Mitsubishi Outlander. Now, this car... I actually really like the brand new Mitsubishi Outlander. The previous generation, not so much. But honestly, I feel like this thing looks better than the new Nissan Rogue, I think it's... Whatever the new Nissan SUV is, because this shares, like, the exact same, like, platform and everything, just different design. And honestly, like, as much as I don't like Mitsubishi, I actually like this car. I feel like it's cool. And, yeah, and I've seen, like, the insides of these. They're actually pretty decently nice cars for, like, the price you pay for them. So, I like this car IRL and in Greenville. Mitsubishi's taking a nice turn with that. Then we have one of the new Genesis vehicles. Let's take this thing out. This thing's design is interesting. I actually like it, though. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it, so let's get on the road. I don't know how I feel about the headlights, though, but the taillight, I actually really like the taillights. It's very interesting, but I don't know how I feel about them doing it to the front lights as well. Horn and everything. I mean, like, this car's pretty cool. I'm probably gonna keep it just because it's so unique and there's nothing else like in Greenville. But pretty interesting to say the least. They have the 2022 Range Rover. Yeah, this is a Range Rover, right? Well, whatever this is. I forget the exact model. This thing cost me 250 grand, and I like it. I like the design, but for how much I paid, this performance is honestly kind of underwhelming. Horn's okay. They did do a really good job with the blinkers and headlights, so I gotta give them that. But I don't know. This thing feels kind of weird to me. It's like, I don't know. I've always liked the Range Rover Sport more. And I keep on, okay. I'm like stuttering with the word I right now. I don't know why. I just don't know what to say. I'm trying to like ramble on and say stuff because I never use scripts for my videos unless it's like a script-based video, like talking about like updates or like what I think is coming to Greenville. I sometimes have scripts for those, but like I always wait to update videos because I try to get them out as soon as possible to everyone to inform them about the updates and everything. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this because honestly, like I love the design of this car. Whoever modeled it did amazing. It's just the way the car like handles and drives is kind of underwhelming for the price I paid. If to put in perspective, the Ferrari I got was less than that. Then we have this thing right here, the Hyundai, blah blah blah. They remodeled this because this was in the game before, but like I want to give this car another shot because I used to drive this thing around quite a bit. This car also has like slight body roll. I've actually noticed that about like the new cars this update. Like they've added body roll to some of them. Like it's very, very slight. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. There's blinkers and everything. Headlights, I like the headlights on this. Or like tail lights. Yeah, I mean like, yeah, that thing's pretty cool. Then finally, the last car we're testing out is the 2022 Fellfire blah blah blah, the Corolla Cross. Now this thing I'm actually kind of excited to test drive. Because this thing's it's a very interesting car to say the least. I don't know what it is. I like it and I hate it at the same time because I guess it's literally a RAV4 mixed with a Corolla, which it's actually pretty unique. But yeah, this thing's pretty cool. Nothing too crazy. And also, before we hop into our next section, they added back time commands. And they give you a little warning because you will earn less money if you do time, but who cares? Finally, I can record videos in peace without having to like relaunch the game and everything. I'm so excited for that. And yeah, anyways, let's hop on to the next section of the video, which is going over every single brand new car in the update. Okay, so we're gonna be quickly going over all the brand new cars in the game. I don't know if I'm gonna like go into trim specifically, but like, hey, yeah, we're not going into trims. I don't have the time or patience, y'all. Also, new music in the background. It's muted. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna mute it. I'll let the game play its music. We can mute our background music for this part. With the 1988 blah 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 coupe, $29,000 classic game pass. Another one classic game pass. This is actually look pretty cool. They look like something GTA would add. Then they have the space wagon variant, which does not require a game pass from what I can tell for the base model. So if you don't have any game passes, you can for sure go with the wagon model. Then they have the 2004 Maverick Criminal, the 2006 Century Acula, or I don't know how to pronounce it. 2007 Falcon Prime, which is the new Crown Victoria. And of course, they have that for Fire Rescue, Interceptor, blah blah blah. That's actually a pretty good security car. Then of course, OCSO, WSP, new taxi. Then of course they added the Lincoln variant of the vehicle. Why did I click on that? I did not mean to. Then they have another Lexus SUV thingy. Then of course the 370Z 2011 model. A 2012 Tesla Model S, a 2012 Nissan Sentra Coupe SR or whatever it's called, then the 2012 Tuscany Aurora. They added coupe variants, so like right here they have the GS Coupe, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool car. Then they have the 2013 Ford Focus sedan. Then the Acura, I think this is like the TLX or something, I'm not sure though. Then they have the 2015 Honda Civic sedan. The 2015 Ferrari FF, I think that is. I forget the name, but we did a video on that. I'll leave links to the Ferrari and the Nissan we did down in the description down below if you guys want to see me test out the cars. Then we have the 2015 Tuscany, blah, blah, blah. Then the 2017 Ford Focus sedan, another Model S, Ford EcoSport, Ford Fusion, 370Z, BMW M2 or M3, I forget what that is. Might even be an M1 for all I know. Then Nissan Sentra, Audi SUV thingy. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't like. I have not taken the time to like learn car models recently. School is very time consuming, and my memorization for school is horrible. So you can only imagine my memorization for car stuff. Then of course we have the Audi wagon. Actually, I should have bought this. This thing looks so sick. I might actually buy that. Then with another SUV from Audi. I mean, like these cars are really good, but like the Audis are always super expensive, so I don't really get them usually. Then there's BMW blah blah blah, and coupes. M3 coupe, M3 sedan. Then of course the 2021 OCSO Durango, and of course the Honda Civic coupe. I don't know what they did to this. I'm pretty sure this. Oh no wait, they had the smaller version. This is like the GL63 Mercedes or something. Then of course the rebadged Honda CR-V. Sorry, I had to. They have this. I don't know if this is a real car or not. This does not look like a 2021 model car, but this might be like a concept. It looks really cool though. Then of course the brand new RAV4 right there. A3 sedan, A3 hatchback, and I think it's the same for those two cars right there. These are just the normal variants right here. Yeah, these look like A3s, so there's that. Then the 2022 Model S, 2022 Civic, the new Mitsubishi Outlander, whatever Genesis that is, and I think that's like the new G80 or G90 Genesis right there. The Range Rover that they recently added, Hyundai, whatever that is. I'm forgetting all these car names. And of course, the brand new Toyota Corolla Cross, I think it's called. And yeah, let's move on to the next section of the video. Okay, so apparently they added new particle effects if I pop a tire. So let's try to pop a tire real quick. Okay. Oh, okay. It's kind of like sparkling. The car's going really slow. Maybe we should have gotten like a faster car for this. And they also had a ragdoll, so I want to like test out ragdoll somehow. I gotta like find somewhere where I can jump. I'm assuming ragdoll means like if you like jump up of a high place, your character will like flop around. So we're gonna like, oh, I did not mean to do that. Sorry, Civic. Where can we like jump? Oh, we can jump up on Hunties, I think. Yeah, I think we can jump up on the garbage can, then jump off. I'm hoping this is what ragdoll means. I'm assuming it's what ragdoll. Oh. Or maybe it's when you get hit by a car, you ragdoll. But here, if we like jump. Yeah, okay, I think it's literally getting hit by a car, or like if you jump out of a car. So wait, if we get like something fast here, let's get our Ferrari. Okay, if I like jump out of this car going like really fast, let's get like on the main road real quick. This thing sounds amazing, by the way. Okay. Yeah, okay, so my character does, that's actually pretty funny. And yeah, let's quickly go over and check out the new rims that were added. Okay, so they added a bunch of new rims. Now, they don't really label the brand new rims in the game, so you kind of have to like go around and guess. But I can see some new rims right off the bat. I mean, like, these things look pretty sick. Oh, garage closed. Thank you. And yeah, you know, brand new rims. It's for you guys to check out yourself. I just wanted like kind of like shortly mention it here. I wish they like put like a little like icon that showed the brand new rims. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And let's hop on to the next section of the video. Okay, so one of the new buildings is right over here. They redid the Greenville Junction building. This thing looks absolutely amazing. So we're gonna go take a look at it. We are now like going over like map changes and stuff like that, as per se by the good old, what's it called? Timestamps. They redid the entire Verwire store. This thing looks really good now. Actually, this thing looks amazing. I actually really do like this. Yeah, really cool. They have like Google phones, whatever brand that is. The MacBook Pro, Pearphone, what else do they have? So I'm assuming this is like Samsung, then like pair of tablets, whatever brand that is. This looks like, that looks like a more cheaper brand, maybe like Motorola or something. Then of course the iCarly phones, and right there in the back, you know, you got to go with the iCarly phones. Then they have a Heener G store, which is like, I'm not sure what this is. What is this? Oh, this is kind of like a cafe. This is actually really cool. Kind of gives me like vibes of a Booster Juice, if you guys know what that is. I don't know if you guys have it in the US, but in Canada, if you guys know what Booster Juice is, kind of gives the vibe of that with the crazy colors. This looks like maybe like a some form of cafe. I actually like it. It looks pretty cool. I actually really like the bold color choices in here. Makes it stand out. Makes it pretty unique. Then is that it? I'm pretty sure there's more than here. One second. I need to glance over. Oh no, okay, that's it. Yeah, but they remodeled this area pretty well, and I'm excited to hopefully see new stores in those areas fill up, because before we used to have like stores for every building, but obviously they weren't like super nicely done. But I'm excited to see new stores later down the line being added there. But yeah, let's go over to the other area of the map that has been changed. All right, so the next area that was added was this building that has been under construction for quite a while now, and it is a dollar store, which is actually really cool and interesting. I did not expect that, honestly. So going in here, this is actually really cool. It's actually pretty close to like dollar stores we have in Canada. I'm not sure if this is like close to the ones in the US, but this looks like a dollar store in Canada to me, or at least a few in my area. And yeah, I mean, like, this looks pretty cool. I'm excited to see like RPs. Like, I really love how they're adding stuff to this area of the map, because this is one of the more underused areas, and if they keep on like adding stuff over here and like make it like a really like lively area. Like, if they like change like some of the warehouse area into like more usable areas, and if they like convert that area that's not loaded in into like more RP areas, I'm hoping we'll get a lot more players coming down here instead of like going over there to that area of the map. Because let's be honest, like 99% of the players go down to that area of the map and call it day. They don't even acknowledge this area, which is kind of sad, because this area has a lot of really good RP potential. And yeah, this new building right here, really cool. And yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next section of the video. Now, before we get right to the outro, I do want to mention a few features that I've not gone over that I know other YouTubers will, so I haven't really bothered. There are 5 more slots for more storage pass owners. We can own up to 5 more cars, and in total, there's been 150 new individual car trims added and 53 new cars. So keep that in mind. Then, what else am I thinking here? Handcuffs now work. I'm assuming everyone's gonna go over that. There's the new road flares that you guys have seen, like feature updates. You guys have seen a lot of these features in feature updates, and yeah, that's kind of it. There's a bunch of small changes. Again, if you want to really be aware of everything, just go down to the description, go through all the change logs that I have down there. And yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more content, and let me know your favorite thing about this update down below in the comments. Bye everyone.